Not enough time for me.
We started the video with Tolu still talking, and hope you can help that. This is just an update today on heaven for our regular listeners. What's going on in heaven? We're going to ask multiple guests to speak and people we know in heaven. And we'll allow them to speak and have Tolu ask some questions. I don't know what she's doing with her eyes there. Uh, so, uh, so this is the Liberation Mountain. An update on heaven will be the title, and I'll just hand it over to Tolu, and she can take it from here.
Wow. Yeah. The reason why we're calling this update is just because we wanted to just have a relaxing conversation. It's the middle of the day, not the time we usually do our conversations, which is early in the morning. Yesterday, I slept in. Today, Matthew slept in. So we've not really done conversation with Evan in these last 2 days, which I think that will be around 6 weeks of Evan's time now. So there's so many things that's happening in 6 weeks, isn't it? So we welcome you, Papa, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and we welcome John, Bethany, and Diana, and welcome the inhabitants of heaven and the inhabitants of earth, and people that will be watching this later on. We welcome you as well. So, where do I start from? Let me start from my husband. How are you doing, Ben?
Yeah, things are pretty exciting in heaven at the moment.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. What are you up to? What is happening?
Well, God has a whole lot of visitors, you know. He's been flooded with atheists and witches and beginning of Buddhists, but people from a lot of atheists are coming to meet him, and a lot of witches are coming to meet him. And for the first time in hundreds of years, he's finding that he's got to be in multiple places at once to be able to handle
Wow.
all the people coming to see him, and uh, he's uh, he's happy.
Oh, it's good to see him happy, isn't it? That's always been my goal. And you said that as well, Ben. So we've got that common goal together. Say, all you just want is for him to be happy. And I know that, of course, there's still things that causes him sadness, but it's good to know that he is happy. So how do you feel?
Like he said in that song, uh, that he's not so much worried about war or religion or things going wrong on earth. He gets the most sad with people having the wrong opinion of him.
Yeah, do you know I almost changed that lyric? I almost change those lyrics because I'm like, yes, he's concerned about war, but I understand what I'm trying to communicate. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm leaving it. I'm not changing it. So yeah, because I was thinking, Tolu, what are you trying to say? Are you saying God doesn't care? God cares about that, but He cares so much more about the individual, isn't it?
Yeah, he cares about relationship more than what's happening.
Absolutely, because it's relationship that is going to touch His heart, isn't it? You can only
Yeah.
know Him.
Instead of the leader who's killing thousands of people in his country, he's concerned for the leader's heart, not so much about the thousands of people dying.
Wow. And why is that the case?
He's just a relationship God.
And a relationship God was unable to have relationship with his children. That must be torturous for him.
Yeah, it is pretty sad. But we're talking about the good things today because he's got so many people flooding into his house that want to meet him and spend time with him. The draconian rules that Matthew set up and people set up in heaven before Matthew started reporting on this have been abolished and struck down, And now anyone who wants to see God can have an opportunity to see God. And
which is good.
there's a lot of Adrians going into the throne room with questions and wanting to meet and have a conversation with God like Adrian did.
Wow,
For
because
those
there's so
who
many.
are listening and don't know who Adrian is, he's a character in Toulouse book God and the Atheist.
Yeah, because some people might not know who Adrian is. Yeah, but we've got other characters now. We've got Anna, and we've got other ones that I can't even remember the name. Yeah, so creating different characters. Yeah. But it's good to know that God is happy. I've forgotten the name of the valley. I've got where I said God meets his people. So it's God going out as well, working with people. Do you hear my question?
Is God going out meeting with people? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's meeting people at cafes and restaurants and in parks and at beaches, and he's meeting people in rainforests and all different places.
Wow. That's beautiful.
He's going for walks with individuals and he's happier. His mood is lighter.
Oh,
There's so many people when they heard the songs about pouring out your whole heart and about God pouring out his heart and God being sad and depressed and he just needs to be loved and understood. There's so many people that have signed up for that. There's so many people who've had such a hard life that meeting with a God that's having a hard time isn't a hard thing for them because that's
absolutely.
all their life has ever been. So they can relate to that. And there were so many of people like that in the lower realms that
Absolutely.
would have loved to be with God and would love to put their time. So instead of 1%, turn 1% staying, 100% are staying there because only the people that can handle the pain are going.
Exactly, because that's the request. If you know you can handle the pain, then go have a relationship with him. And realms does not determine your level of resistance to suffering, to pain,
Yeah,
because everyone has experienced suffering, irrespective of the realm you might be in heaven.
yeah,
And someone might be in realm one who wants to grow, but doesn't know how to grow, doesn't know what to do, but wants to be close to God. Because it's just like telling some of your children, you can't access me until you get to this level, then you can access me, your parent.
yeah,
The child will be like, why do I need to fulfill all this requirement to be able to meet my father?
yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Matty, why are you looking at the time? We've only just started.
Just to see what the time is, to see how long we go.
Matty, we've only just started.
Yeah, 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. So we just at the beginning.
Yeah,
We've
but
not even traveled far.
I like to have an awareness of the time.
Ah, well, I can just trust me. I'll give you the awareness. Just trust me. I will make you aware of where we are. Who is smiling? Is it Ben that is smiling or Matthew that is smiling?
Matthew, Matthew.
That's interesting, isn't it, Ben? Don't you think Matthew is such a different being to deal with?
He's the best you've got.
So
He's the
I've got
best.
no choice.
He's the best you've got.
Ah, the best I've got. So God is now having friends. God is now busy. That is
Yeah.
beautiful. That is so beautiful. So, how has that impacted your relationship with Him?
Well, things are a lot easier with God. We talk about what people have been talking about, and we talk about the
Wow.
progress, and we talk about the ideas people have come up with. And
Wow. Wow.
God
And
is
it's Jesus.
more excited, give me the updates on what's going on. I sit in with some of the conversations, and I'm with people, the Holy Spirit. picks and June picks certain people that I'll sit out in on the conversation, and the conversation has parts of it that I need to know about. But he does most of his meetings by himself.
And
He
you
meets a
can.
lot with you.
It means a lot with me. Well,
Yeah.
in what way?
When you go to heaven, he talks to you, spends,
Okay.
spends time with you.
Okay.
But you're the one starting this revival.
We all did it together, isn't it?
No, it's you.
No, we all did it together. Man, we did it together. I'm not in heaven. I don't even know what is happening. I don't even have a clue of what I'm doing, man. You're close to him. You have been holding his hands all this while. It must have been so excruciating for you. Or
Yeah,
you
it
suffered
was.
while you were not.
Yeah, it was hard.
But now
Like the sun's come up now,
the sun is come up.
like a sunrise.
Wow, man. So when I come up, do I spend more time with Papa or I spend more time with you or is it
Both,
equal?
both.
Both. But
Yeah.
okay. But that's good.
And
It's
you
good to
spend a lot
know.
of time with Matthew's wives.
How do I have enough time to do all of this?
You got enough time.
I thought time goes really fast. 1.5 weeks or so is that goes really fast, don't you think?
Yeah, but you manage.
Wow. I'm just so happy with this news, Ben. I'm really, really happy. And I hope that it continues in that way. More people are attracted to God and more people want to have a relationship with him. So God needs to change his way of socializing as well, isn't it? Has it been hard for him to adjust to the big change? I'm still here. I just want to open my back door. Has he struggled changing with that, adjusting to that change?
He's been adjusting. Yesterday, he did an open appearance in front of like 100,000 people, and he spoke at like his first conference in years.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, just to atheists and witches, to the closest uh, atheists and witches that he'd begin to meet, and one
Wow,
that he's going to meet.
so good.
Just expressed his heart to them about the changes and how happy he
Oh,
is. He got
wow.
you to come up and speak on both the atheist book and the witches book, and you spoke your heart to the atheists and your heart to the witches, and uh, both times when you addressed the atheists, when you were finished, all the atheists in the room gave you a standing ovation. And
Oh,
when you spoke to the witches, when you finished speaking about the witch book, they gave you a standing ovation, and God just came on and summed up what you said, and it was a really good meeting. And then you
oh,
met
wow.
all the people. You stayed for a couple of hours, and they shook your hand and took selfies with you, and God shrunk time so you could meet all of
That
them.
can make them. Wow. This is so beautiful, Ben. So many things are happening.
You started something years ago, and now it's yeah, all the couple of years was building foundation.
Absolutely. It's building foundations and also it was a learning ground for me as well. I was learning, you guys were learning in heaven, understanding the people of heaven so much better. Because I guess it seems as if it's the lack of understanding that's been the gap.
Yeah,
Wow. So heaven is now an inclusive heaven
It's
that
becoming
embraces.
more so.
Wow. So the prophecy, what do we call this series? We call it,
The
what do we
liberation.
call it? The Liberation Mountain. So now we're getting close to having that Liberation Mountain.
Yeah.
Because Ben, another thing I noticed was when I was writing music for the witches, for instance, or for the 80s, is their story is different. And a lot of worship songs that exist today does not take their story into consideration.
No, not at
So
all.
they cannot resonate with the worship songs
Yeah.
because they don't understand why people are happy or why people are worshiping or praising God. And they are probably feeling rejection. There's so many things that is going on within them, and they cannot relate to the worship. They can't relate to what is happening around them. So, what do you stand on to have a relationship with God? What is the foundation you stand on? Nothing. You just feel you're useless. You can't do anything for God because you're not a Christian,
Yeah.
and that shouldn't be the case.
No, it shouldn't be.
Oh, I'm happy, Ben. Well done, Ben. It's been a long journey, and you've been with God holding his hands all the way. So, you yourself, Michael, John, all of you, the very King Solomon, King David, all the people that have held God for this centuries, like, well done to you guys, because I'm not sure. I don't know what it is to sit with an angry God or a depressed God or a sad God. That wouldn't be palatable. I remember, who did I speak to that said being in friendship with God is excruciating? That was Samson. So if it is excruciating, you guys must have had to go through a lot
Yeah.
to be his friend.
Yeah.
And I
People,
empathize.
people's individual angels now
Mm,
are leading
mm.
them to interviews, to like with some of the saints interviews and leading them to interviews that'll help them. And a
Oh,
lot of the witches and atheists are
mm.
starting on God's last days message to his children, and
Oh,
started to the beginning of that because now that they've met God and they've experienced God, then
wow,
they're going on the beginning of hearing what God has to say. So
wow.
all that foundation was above their head weeks
Yeah,
ago, but now
yeah,
they've met God and talked to God, and they're meeting and talking to God each day.
wow.
They're ready to hear what God has to say.
Yeah. And I think, Ben, I think it would be beautiful if there are worshippers from every religion that can create lyrics that suit their people.
Yeah,
You understand that the
yeah,
worship needs to be more inclusive. It has to be different types of worship that is coming from every type of people that they can resonate so well
yeah,
with. Wow, that's a lot of work for you guys.
yeah. Michael heard what you said, and he's going to do an announcement to all the people who want to write songs in all the
Yeah,
religions and give them courses, you know?
absolutely. It would be really helpful because what I was noticing as I was trying to create lyrics with having a group in mind, maybe for witches, for 80s, I saw that the lyrics had to be totally different from what I would write
Yeah,
from my own Christian background.
yeah,
So if you've never put yourself in their shoes, you always think from a Christian's perspective and you always write from that perspective.
yeah,
But you're writing lyrics into the song, but these people they don't understand what you mean.
yeah.
Wow. Well, best of luck to you guys. Ben, God is going to help you.
We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, 80%. Oh my God. Each time I remember 80%, Ben, that scares me. Oh my God. It's a lot of work, but it's good to know that everyone is getting to a place where it's no longer a place for just Christians.
Yeah.
How do you think that Christians are taking these changes?
To be honest, I don't care what the Christians think.
Ben!
The
Oh,
Catholics,
wow.
the Catholics are happy about it.
Wow.
They've wanted to
Man.
reach other people for years.
The Catholics have wanted to reach other people for years.
Yeah, but they just had no way to do it.
Wow. So the Catholic knew there was something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They seems to be more closer to the heart of people
Yeah,
than
they
the
are. Yeah,
Pentecostal, all of those stuffs.
yeah.
Wow.
Only 5% of the born again Christians have been let out of hell.
How many did you say? Only
5%.
five.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're obstinate. They think they don't deserve to be there. All they're doing all day is swearing at Jesus and swearing at God.
in hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's not a lot of worship coming from hell, Christian
Wow.
worship.
Wow. Wow. Well, why would you expect someone to worship from hell? Ben, you can't
Well,
worship from hell.
if they truly love God, they'd worship Him wherever they are.
Wow. But they don't love him because if they loved him, God did not really need to send them there in the first place because they were
Yeah.
in heaven and they were supposed to be the Christian that was supposed to be close to God because they are the ones that understand this God, but they're not even close to him. So what's the point? What's the point of being a Christian for the sake of being a Christian? And you've got someone like Judas Iscariot that a lot of people think does not fit. Actually, let me rephrase. A lot of people think he does not deserve to be in heaven, but he is close to God. How come?
Because it was rejected, and He knows what it's like to be rejected and to be misunderstood.
Man, I just feel for God. Why do you need to be rejected to be a God's friend? It's not good, isn't it,
It's
man?
part of the equation.
Can you hear the sound, Matthew? Can you
No,
hear any sound?
no.
Okay, that's good. I've got my gardener in the garden and the door is open. So the engine is making noise. So I just wanted to be sure you can hear. Wow. Ben, it's good speaking with you.
Yeah, it was good speaking to you, darling.
Well, I may come back to you, who knows? But for now, let me go around a little bit. Papa, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's I didn't expect to be called fourth today.
Why didn't you expect to be called, Papa? You know, I will always call you.
I thought this was just the people of heaven talking today.
Yeah, well, you are among us, isn't it, Papa? You are in heaven as well.
Yeah,
How are you doing? But I know what you mean. How are you doing, Papa?
yeah, I'm doing good. I've been busy seeing a lot of people. A lot of
Wow.
people telling the hardest stories too, and the heartbreaking stories and the things that really break
Oh,
my heart. And they're weeping and hugging me and said they'll be back tomorrow. And
oh,
nothing seems to be worrying people. It's because of your songs. It's because of your books. Truly, you know, the witches don't relate to Jesus, and they just come to me and they weep. And I tell them that I knew them as a little child, and we have good
Oh,
conversations, and uh, they say that they'll see me tomorrow, and they just walk out. And I have
that's so
to
beautiful.
totally shrink time, so time
You
just
can see more people.
time in my house uh, just is like 1 second of their time lasts for a couple of hours. You know, one second of the time lasts for a couple of hours, and I just keep on seeing
Wow.
people.
Wow. And how has that impact your mental health, Papa?
It's really made me happy. You know,
Oh,
there's so many empathetic, understanding, caring people that were existing in the lower realms.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because,
And a sad thing, uh, the scripture in the Bible, Matthew remembers knowledge puffs up, but
yeah,
it's, some of the people of realm 7 were more prideful.
that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because it became, yes, we're in REM 7. We shouldn't be about REM 7. Yes, you could be in REM 7, but that doesn't make you different from someone in REM 1.
Yeah,
The only person I will not relate with, Papa, is someone that is not interested in coming on the same journey like me. But if we can resonate so well, doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in REM 1, REM 2, REM, and that's the same for you as well, Papa. If they can really connect with you in your suffering and they can understand you so much better, then who cares about what REM you are?
yeah.
Just welcome you home. You're my child. You're welcome. Come and have a conversation with
You
me.
did, you did something that Matthew's given up trying to find prophecies in the Bible that speak of this, but he's done something that has totally shocked me. It didn't shock June because June knew that this would happen, but she's
Wow.
very secretive too. She doesn't let you know until it actually happens, you know. And Emmanuel probably knew that this was going to happen, but they just keep secrets. These two.
Because they know you might resist the change, Papa. So it's better to come surprising
No,
you.
I don't think I'd resist change. I just think that they just allow it to play out as it's going to play out. Because she'll
Yeah.
go through all the different faiths and
Yeah.
do all the songs of all the different faiths. And
Yeah.
you know, Matthew thinks you've got to find out from Jonathan uh, or some way how
Welcome.
to get them onto Spotify or Apple. But by the time you finish, you'll have 10 or 20 albums on there.
Yeah, because I'm just trusting God to continue to direct me, because all these religions I know nothing about them, but I'm just doing a lot of research and I'm being guided by the research. So I guess my 12 teams are doing so well at the moment, because sometimes I write, like for instance, I've come to understand that there's a difference between what Buddhism with their principles is different from the Sikh principle, and is different from the Hindu principle. But
Yeah,
everything is about love, but the way they teach their messages differ. What they
yeah,
focus on differ. Like Buddhism will focus on karma. The Sikh people, they focus so much on helping, supporting, being of help to each other.
yeah,
And then so actually the Sikh rather, the Hindu, what I've learned so far about them is that they want to know more about why do we have a soul, what's second life all about. They want to go deeper into human beings, into how you're created, incarnation, all of those things. But if these people are all different, Christianity is different as well. And then the worship song that's been written all this time in heaven has only focused on how Christians will
I'm the
approach you.
Christian.
They cannot resonate with it at
No,
all because you're not speaking their language.
no.
So the plan is, of course, I wanted to do an album, but I want people now to take it up. They should just continue writing songs for
Yeah,
Buddhism. Write songs for your audience. Sikh, write songs for your audience, and then everything should be allowed in the throne room
yeah.
to be played, so that every person can really, really relate to you as
Yes.
God. Yeah, it's interesting, Papa, but it's a lot of work. I've given myself so much work to do.
Your machine. We just wind up the machine. You get plenty of rest each night.
Yeah, I need to rest. Wow. Matthew has been calling me machine today. Like, I guess I think I think it's those 12 people, Papa. It's those 12 teams of people
You got
working
12
with us.
times the workforce behind you. You just had Diana and you had Diana for 6 months and now you've just gone to a new level.
Wow. Because the job needs to be done, Papa. And that's why when I was wishing you to be happy, people think it's impossible. But my wish is coming to pass bit by bit, Papa. You're getting happier. Yeah, because I don't want to sit down with you in your sadness every day. There needs to be a race of joy that needs to come into your heart. How long are you going to be sad for?
Yeah, well, I didn't think it would ever change.
Wow, that's sad if you think it was never going to change.
Yeah,
And then you've
that's
got
why
children that are sad as well.
Matthew's uh, the black dog that haunts you, Matthew's song on suicide. It's the black dog that looks at you and snarls at you.
Wow, it is really interesting, Power. Because I'm just thinking that for so long, why did everyone thought realms, the higher you go spiritually, that means you'll be able to relate to God better? Why? Because there's so many people that mature spiritually, but when you look at their life, they've not suffered like somebody else that might be in realm one has suffered.
Yeah,
Because it seems to be that that's one of the things that makes people to stay with you, Papa. It's people that have suffered, they can resonate so well with you. You have things to talk about because they've experienced what you've experienced. But you could be in IRM and never really suffer much because
yeah,
each person's path is different. Some people barely suffer, whereas some suffer. Oh my God. From the day they open their eyes in this world, they've experienced suffering till they died. But they might not be spiritually mature. I'm glad, Papa. I love you so much. I'm glad you're getting friends. And I hope those friends are giving you lots of ideas of how you can improve heaven.
yeah. They are having good conversations. Our conversations are being recorded and used by Charlie.
Wow, Charlie, always looking for data like me. Everything is recorded, is reutilized. Those conversations are not going in vain. They are being recorded. Ah, thank you, Papa. It's good to hear from you.
See you.
You can still see me, Papa. You always see me.
I'll see you later. I'm saying.
Okay, see you later, Papa. Man, what's his name? Mark. Is it Mark? It's Mark,
Yeah,
isn't it? Mark is one
yeah,
of the atheists.
yeah. It's me.
Oh, how are you, Mark?
I'm really happy that so many of my friends, so many people I know that are atheists that have been meeting with God for 6 weeks and the whole
Wow.
life is completely changed.
Wow.
Their life 6 weeks ago before they read, 9 weeks ago, whatever, how many weeks ago it was before you released your first song and
Yeah.
you released your book. their lives are night and day. Like they were living in the night, in darkness, and now
Wow.
it's in the daylight. It's in the light, and
Wow.
so many of them. 80% of the people who read your book and listened to your songs, 80% of them are responding and wanting to meet God.
Wow.
And there's just millions of people who have been
Man.
awakened, and I commend you. I commend you and Matthew. I want to personally take the time to commend you for all this work that you've put in. You, like Tiffany, knew. Tiffany didn't know how to communicate it to you properly because she didn't fully understand over. All you know is Christianity, and that's all you have been sharing, and you found it hard to communicate what you've been communicating over the last week. You
Yeah.
found it hard to come to an understanding of that's what you need to do, and God
Mm.
needed to give you a council of 12 aliens to be able to bring forth this new message. But now, as the atheists like myself have been woken up and finally seen and understood by God and meeting God.
Wow.
Of course, now they've met God, they want to know more about God, and
Absolutely.
that's in God's last days message to His children. And it's a lot of Christianese and a lot of Bible verses and a lot of Christianity in that message, but at least they're open to hearing about God. They can
Mm.
just forget about the verses in there and just listen to what God says. And
Absolutely.
so it's very useful. So you did it the reverse way. Like you put all this work in hoping you're building something. What you did is you built something. Now everyone's hearing the message and coming back to the
Wow.
very beginning.
Wow. 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 So beautiful. They can just keep the Bible verses and just go straight into the content in the book.
And
They,
you haven't had a message. They were reading your God series, but now everyone is reading your books as they come out. So they read the first atheist book, they read the second atheist book, they read the witch book, they read the Buddhist book. So everyone of other faiths are reading about the other faith.
wow, because they want to know more about other faiths as well.
They're other brothers and sisters in heaven.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I just want more people to continue to write, especially the ones that are meeting God, that are really close to God. Start writing about your experiences, about your visitation of God. Write it into music, write it into books so that other people can start learning God through your own lens as
Yeah,
well. That would be beautiful, isn't it?
yeah,
Mark, have you met God?
yeah,
Wow. So
yeah.
so
He was very lovely. I've had quite a few. I've been meeting with him every day,
wow.
and he's very deep.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It will be, isn't it? He
we've
is
had
God.
good conversations.
Wow. And you've been in heaven for this while. You never thought that would be possible.
No, I, I, I'm quite surprised. All our recordings, God has told us that all our lives and recordings are going to be typed up and made into books. So, like, there'll be a whole lot of books like God and the Atheist, but it'll be God
Yeah,
speaking to me, God speaking to such and such. People will be able to
absolutely.
read books about our 2 hour conversation, you know?
Yeah. And hopefully the new Bible, because there was a new Bible one time, hopefully the new Bible can be expanded. I think one single Bible can include all religion. I'm not sure. Or maybe each religion will have to have their own book. But there's a way that we can all unify in one way or the other over time, where we understand each other's languages and we can communicate to each other irrespective of the language you speak. Wow. I'm so happy, Mark. In a way, you started this as well. You remember in our conversation we had, you were telling me, Tolu, you need to know more about other religion. I was telling you, no, I'm not going to know about other religion. Because that would be too much of work for me to be investigating each religion. And I've got something that usually, when I'm focusing on something, I could get carried away easily by that thing. So, for instance, imagine me trying to go and read books on witchcraft.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, but in a way, I understand your frustration. I understand the message that you're trying to pass across. That we want to know God as well, but we just don't know how to.
Yeah.
Wow. Do God quote Bible verses for you when you speak to him?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but he explains what he
Yeah.
meant by that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He knows a lot of Bible verses.
Yeah. It's his book, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even though I don't know much about the book.
Yeah. You've come a long way for someone who doesn't know.
I think not knowing probably did help me. It helped me in a way because there's so many things in the Bible that people just quote the Bible from a different context.
Yeah.
Like recently, seeing a post, somebody saying you can't go to heaven because Jesus said, unless you are born of water and whatever. So that is already a barrier. So
Yeah.
when you're telling someone that's even being a Christian is not even enough, you have to be baptized in water. And if you're not baptized in water, that means you're not going to heaven.
Yeah.
It's a lot of panic attack for people, and people just step away because sometimes it's too much, it's overwhelming, too much of instructions of what you need to do. So thank you, Mark.
Yeah. I just want to tell you that with Cynthia has like Cynthia's on Earth, but she does surveys in heaven too. And 98% of the atheists are really happy.
Wow.
And the 2% are undecided, but they just need more information. Like some people
Yeah.
need more information, and Cynthia says more information will come from us. The
Mm,
98%,
absolutely.
98% who are happy will repackage the information and write
Absolutely.
songs to educate the rest.
Absolutely. Because that's what's supposed to be happening, isn't it? The education now needs to continue. People need to start writing this into books and helping other people to grow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Mark. And I appreciate you speaking up as well. Because we need people to speak up for other people.
yeah,
If no one speaks up, we don't know whether we're doing anything wrong.
yeah,
It's just like my children sometimes when I ask them, have I done anything wrong? And then they tell me, yeah, mom, we don't like when you did this. Then I apologize, even though I didn't know I did that. That I didn't know I've hurt them by doing that. But because they tell me, then I can say I'm sorry. So we need to speak up for things that people are not happy with in heaven. People need to say things so that heaven can listen and probably change wherever they need to. So thank you.
the consensus Cynthia says that if she gets from the people, she just asked the survey, this is still Mark. She asked the survey, would people prefer to stay in their faith, prefer to stay in their belief, and just know God and worship God as the
Yeah,
creator overall? And
yeah.
the percentage is a resounding yes, that people would like to keep their culture, keep their faith, and worship God as the creator of all things.
And to be candid, when looking at it, that's the best. Diversity enriches
The
relationship.
idea of conforming them all into Christianity is just the wrong idea.
No, because there's so many things that is wrong about Christianity. So I don't think I agree with them in a way. Why do we have so many languages? Why don't we just have one unified language? No. So there's so many people are different. Why do we have different faces? Why do we have different culture, different races? So I guess the same for religion. It's okay to have multiple religions existing in heaven, but so far is all based, rooted in God's love. That's the
Yeah.
most important.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Mark. Jonathan, I'm coming to you. How are you, Jonathan?
Hello, Tolu. How are you?
I'm good. How are you as
A
well?
long time ago, we started our conversation.
Yeah, that was a long time. That's maybe a year now, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
long time.
Yeah, that we spoke. Yeah. Are you happy with the progress?
Yeah, especially happy with what's happened. You know, remember I spent 3 days with Jesus when I entered heaven,
Yeah,
asking him questions. Well,
yeah.
most of the atheists that have seen God have spent about 3 days with him now in 2 hour
Asking him.
segments over 6 weeks or 9 weeks or whatever, and and everyone is happy.
Oh,
Yeah, like
because
Cynthia did a survey, 98% are happy, and we just need our own songwriters and writers to
absolutely
educate
to just take it
the
from
other
there.
2%.
Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
this is just the platform to start with, but not the end.
Oh yes, yes, yeah, he has to continue. And though that song is not just songs that you only sing, it's songs that needs to be accepted into the throne room as well.
Yeah,
So that everyone feel that they are represented
yeah.
either way. Yeah. So I love that. There's so much work for Michael to do. I keep pushing more work to Michael. I'm sorry, Michael. But I know you're capable. You're capable of doing all of
I
this.
just take the best songs to learn.
Oh,
I don't have to play all of them. Like the
yeah,
witches,
yeah.
the witches have 10 songs. I picked like three of them.
Absolutely. And that's it. And then more songs will be coming. Then you could just pick the ones that you think is good for them. Yeah,
It's pretty much only Christian-based artists that have been writing songs for the throne room. So I really,
absolutely.
so I really welcome everyone listening to this broadcast. If you're a musician or think you can write music, and we've got AI up here too that can write the music for you. So if you can write lyrics, you're welcome to submit your songs and have them played, and have us even arrange musicians to play your songs for you. So uh, take this opportunity to start to write for your faith.
Yeah, start to write for your foot is quite important because you guys are the only ones that can make yourself to be seen because you understand your story more, you understand your belief system, which I'm not an atheist. But I had to go and read to try and understand from the mindset of an atheist. And through conversations I've had with Jonathan and Mark and some other people, it's making more sense to me, like what they believe and what they stand on. And the things that Papa said as well, that I told you, they walked away from not me, they walked from the counterfeit God. So it's good for you to start meeting the real God now. And you can separate the real God from the counterfeit God, which you avoided all your life. So it's beautiful to be able to write songs for yourselves because you understand your story so much more than any other person does. Yeah. So thank you, Jonathan. You keep leading your people, isn't it?
Yeah,
In
I
wow.
love my people.
Oh,
Yeah, we're the best singers, thinkers in heaven.
the best thinkers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Because you were able to spot that something was wrong in religion. A lot of us didn't spot it. We complain about it, but we didn't think it was bad enough for us to walk out. You just walked out. I'm done. Done,
yeah.
done, done. Yeah. So I agree that you are probably one of the best thinkers, because a lot of people that become atheists, they've got like maybe professor of philosophy. A lot of them are well read. People that practice atheism in most
Yeah.
situations. Yeah, they are deep thinkers. Yeah. Thank you. Matthew, how are you doing?
Yeah, looking at the time.
Yeah, so we still got 56 more minutes. My next meeting is 3 o'clock and this 2:04. So don't worry, it won't be past 56 minutes.
I
So
was thinking more like 20 minutes.
I don't even want to hear what you are thinking. This is the only work you do. You're 25%, do it well. So where are we going next?
Tiffany.
I'll come back to Tiffany. Emmanuel, how are you?
Yeah, good, Mum. You're finding out what's meant to be done now, are you?
Yeah, it's a lot of work, Emmanuel.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for you, Mum. You're up to
Wow.
it.
Hopefully, hopefully. Wow. Do you like the new heaven? The atmosphere?
Yeah, there's a lot of happier people now.
Oh,
The atheists and the witches are very happy.
wow.
The Buddhists are reading their book and they're waiting for their songs, and not to hurry you along, but they're waiting to hear some of their songs, and
That
yeah,
would be
Matthew's
interesting.
waiting to hear the songs, and
Wow.
you've got a whole lot of fans, you know.
Wow. That would be interesting. I don't even know what you write for a Buddhist, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it. The
Your
the team
your
the team
team
will
knows
help.
best.
The team will help. Yeah. I've just sent the one for sick yesterday. So I probably need to chase Max up. And then I need to start. The next one is for Hindus. Wow. Man, there's so many religions. Like there will be religion that I will not be able to cover, and that's because I don't know they exist. So in case for the ones that exist that you think I never covered you, I am really so sorry. It wasn't intentional, but it's just because I don't know you exist, because there's so many other many religions as well that people still practice. Yeah, like for instance in Africa we got different gods, and every one of them follow these different gods. Their belief is different. They're more traditional in their way of approaching it. Wow. So, Emmanuel, did you know this? Because Papa was sensing that maybe you were aware that this was going to happen, but you kept it secret.
I had my ideas. June has kept me updated with the next steps that are going to happen.
Oh, so you're keeping it away from Papa.
It's good for Papa to be surprised for a change.
I love that. I love what you said. It's good for Papa to be surprised. I always like to surprise people as well. I do that a lot for Matthew. Matthew will be like, "What?" I'm like, "You need to wait. You need to wait. It's going to be a surprise." So I can see, Manuel, you like giving people surprises. Even you don't even tell daddy. Maybe
No,
I'll
he
be
doesn't. He doesn't know everything.
maybe I'll be able to be extracting things from you, Emmanuel. Or do you think you'll keep a secret from me as well?
Well, I can assist you in your mind. I can be the 13th person talking to you.
Oh, yeah, you've always spoken to me anyway, Emmanuel, don't you? You've always been there.
Yeah.
Matthew, brew their coffee or tea or powder.
You noticed I got a bit tired, did you?
Yeah, yeah.
My
We need to
energizers are running out.
we need to refill.
I've been struggling the whole session today.
Come again.
I've been struggling the whole session today.
Well, you always struggle, Matthew. Just put your mind in it. That's just it. There's no excuse. So thank you, Emmanuel.
Are you finished with me?
You want to tell me something, Emmanuel?
I want to tell you that I'm proud of you, Mum.
Oh, thank you,
Do
darling.
extraordinary things, and you know, no one, no one would be able to write 3 novels, 400-page novels in a week. No one on earth can do that. You do impossible things without knowing they're impossible.
Yeah, you're
People
right.
work for a whole year on a 400-page novel. They don't do 3 of them in a week.
Because we need to go at heaven's speed, isn't it? Imagine if I have to be spending even a month on a book. It impacts. It slows you guys down, isn't it? I really appreciate you, Emmanuel. You're praying for me. That is praying for me. Papa is even praying for me. Everyone is praying for me in heaven. So I just keep going, keep going, keep going. So thank you.
We really appreciate you, Mum.
Thank you, darling. It means a lot to me.
You're really loved. So many people in heaven just want to speak to you.
Oh,
Every time you go out in heaven, there's crowds.
that's so beautiful.
Yeah. And now, since you've been doing the music and the books, now whenever you go out with Dad, you know, people not only approach you, but someone else notices someone has approached you and someone stands behind them. Then you get a
Wow,
line in a restaurant that
wow, wow.
Ben just eats his meal and watches you talk to people.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. Wow. Ben.
They ask you a question and Ben answers sometimes, and so they respect Ben too. And then he's got a little sign that he can put on the table, no, please don't disturb. So when the time comes that he just wants to spend time with you, he puts the sign down. But many times
Wow.
you go to put it down and you pick his hand up and say, no, still more, you know. He
Because
really
I love
loves you. Dad really loves you, you know.
you.
You're the middle of his world, you know.
Oh, that means a lot to me. I love you so much, Money.
You
I couldn't.
you're waking up heaven. This Matthew took you to this level and got you to this stage and got you ready, and now you've just taken off, and now 80 or 90% of the work being done is being done by you. But you've got your friend Matthew who can listen to all your songs and write comments on your songs and meet with you each day and do the interview. But 90% of the work being done is being done by you now. And Matthew's just very happy to watch, you know. Matthew had Matthew had a desire to write songs, and that desire led you to start producing the songs, and then we lit in you a desire for you to write songs. And now Matthew was just thinking yesterday, all I've got to do is give Tolu an idea and she'll write the song. And
I love Matthew. Matthew just allows you just to take charge. He can't be bothered. You just say, Tolu, I'll send it to you, figure it out. Yes, how will I know, Emmanuel? The way everyone deals with, they know me so well. They know they need to come through the back door most times, and they do it so good, so good. can't believe I'm doing this. My dad said, so will you consider doing fiction book? And I'm like, I said, okay, but in my mind, I'm thinking that there's no fiction happening here. I said, okay, thank you, Daddy. Then 2 days after, or maybe a day after, I went to London, and everything just changed. My direction just changed. Now, every message I see that I don't even want to write a non-fiction book. I just want to write fiction book because I think so many people connect more with the fiction than the non-fiction. Because
You can
once
say
they've
so
read the
much more
fiction,
you can say so much more in fiction.
yeah, and the
People are
fiction can,
unaware you're even telling them something. It's just happening to the character.
and the character plays out
You
in
can
heaven.
you can do a book about this really arrogant, rude, blasphemous, ignorant, bloody rude, blind Christian. Just have them as a character
That
in a
would be
novel.
good.
And people will
Yeah,
say that person's a real prick. And then another character is an atheist and another character's a Hindu and the Christian just starts fires everywhere they go.
yeah. That was what this was trying to achieve, Emmanuel, which is the Pilgrim's Progress.
Yeah,
It was like a fiction book, but I got lost because there were so many characters, and I like simple things. I
yeah.
like things being simplified. So there's so many characters: salvation, repentance, and I'm like, you just get messed up when you get to the middle. I'm like, oh, I've forgotten the name of the person that wrote Pilgrim's Progress, but I've
John
spoken to him.
Bunyan.
But if you're hearing me now, John,
John
break that
Bunyan.
pilgrim. John Bunyan, you need to break that Pilgrim Progress down. Simplify it for us, please, because it's a very good book, but it needs to be simplified. So if you could simplify it in heaven, especially for other religions, they will be able to connect to it better. Because the book is very rich. It's just way, way too much for me. Isn't it interesting, Manuel? I like simple things.
Yeah,
And that's one of the reasons I don't like Revelation. It's too
yeah,
complicated.
yeah,
And I just walk out of it. If I don't understand, I don't even need to argue. Matthew keeps telling me different things. Maybe 12, is it last week? Was it? I want to say there's not going to be any revival before. Is that what you said, Matthew? There's not going to be. I'm like, Matthew, every time there's something about Revelation, today there's revival, tomorrow there's no revival, today is 10 years time. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear those messages, please. I just want to focus on one thing. And that one thing is doing what God wants me to do. So I don't want to be distracted. So thank you, Emmanuel. It's so beautiful to know that. Because what I noticed with the nonfiction book is that the fiction book will invite people now into the nonfiction. Because now they're seeing God, and then they can go and read about God, and they will be able to relate it back to what they're saying to God.
yeah,
And each visit, they can ask God more questions. You said this and this. What do you mean? What was that all about? So now the fiction invited them to God, the non-fiction, they're now going to be feeding on the non-fiction to know more
yeah.
about it. Wow. I love you, Emmanuel. Do I go out with you a lot, Emmanuel?
Yeah, I go with you and Dad. A lot of the
Oh,
time,
that,
I
oh,
sit next to God and I sit next to Dad and talk to Dad when you're talking with people that come and visit.
oh, so we're always together
A
with
lot of the time.
Vanessa as well. With
Yeah, she
Vanessa as
comes
well.
too. I sit next to Dad. Dad sits in the middle. You sit on the end. Vanessa sits opposite me, and all the people approach you from your side and talk to you.
Wow. Wow. That's interesting. It is really interesting. Mana, do you think if God ever opens my eyes to see this, do you think I will want to come back to earth?
No,
it, it will be too much
just like
of,
Matthew can't see Jesus in his full glory because he'll kill himself.
oh my God. You even think the children will not even be more tempted for me to say I'm going back?
What's
Do
that?
you think so? Do you even think that I would say I want to stay, even with my girls, knowing that they are really young? Do you think I'll be tempted?
I don't think heaven wants to put you in that position.
Oh, you're right. Because these girls are so young, man. Wow. I love you, man, and I love you, Vanessa, as well.
I love you, Mum.
Oh, yeah. How are
I'm
you
really
doing?
pleased that you treated my real parents with graciousness and love and embraced them
Wow.
and hugged them and told them that you'll be a good mother for me.
Oh,
They were really happy with their visit to heaven. They've been talking to me from Earth, and I've
since then.
keeping them updated and talking to them about things every day. They're
Wow.
surprised that they're given access to my mind and
Oh,
have got the ability to talk to me. My dad has apologized so many times. He won't stop apologizing for what he did to me.
wow.
He said it was just the way of witchcraft. It was part of my induction, and I had to endure it. And uh, he's so
Must
sad
be.
that I'm not on Earth, and but he's happy that I'm happy and I'm married. And yeah, they didn't come to the wedding, but they really love Emmanuel.
And you can imagine that it's hurting them as well. Maybe when your dad was doing that, he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah,
But witchcraft makes you do things that you don't want to do.
yeah. Uh,
It's
he's reached out to Emmanuel a couple of times, and Emmanuel gave him access, and Emmanuel had a good conversation with him and stuff. Emmanuel sort of mentoring him a little bit.
wow,
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
yeah,
Wow. Because I've watched it's just Taylor has said it so many times that Lucifer asks them for things that they don't want to give. But you have to give it if you want to grow, if you want to grow through the realms.
yeah,
So, and then you possess the power, and the power takes over you, and you don't even mind anymore what you're doing. You're disconnected
yeah,
from what you're doing because you just want to continue to grow and grow and grow. It's good that there's mercy and your parents can be forgiven.
yeah. Oh, God really loves my parents, and I really love my parents, and Emmanuel really loves my parents, and yeah, my dad was weeping, talking to Emmanuel, saying he's so sorry what he did to his wife. And Emmanuel said, you know what you need to do for real power, and you're going
Hmm.
after it. Who can blame you for doing what you know?
Wow,
And it was so
wow,
he was
wow,
he's so full of eternal wisdom, and I,
wow,
I'm not sure if my father will turn away from witchcraft, but he certainly
wow,
respects the God of Emmanuel more.
wow. And that means that that is what we've just looked at, which is everyone, sorry, a song I've just written, everyone has a story.
Yeah,
You cannot judge people by their actions
yeah,
because you don't know what is happening behind that story that is playing out. Anyone that hear your story will probably say, oh, your parents are the worst parent. You should never give them opportunity to be your parents again. But that's not true. They probably love you, but they are bound to the same master that
yeah,
doesn't care.
yeah,
Wow. So you can see now you come from witchcraft. You understand now that witches needed to be reached in a different way.
yeah.
Wow.
I really loved all your songs so far.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot of
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
It's pretty much taking over my life.
yeah,
That's what I do from morning till night. And I'm so glad that I've got children that they're so content and they understand. They understand so well.
yeah.
So thank you. I'm
It's
sure
a
your parents will be
blessing talking to you, Mum.
you're welcome. I love you. so much. And thank you for taking care of Emmanuel. It means a lot to me.
Hey, was Ben a good kisser?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, because Emmanuel's extremely good.
Well, I'm sure Emmanuel took a lot of things from Ben because Ben, like I can see a lot of similarities, by the way. Just even though I've not seen Emmanuel, how he looks, but I could see a lot of similarities in the way he does things and in the way Ben does things as
Yeah.
well. Oh, that's good. Wow. Thank you, Vanessa. Man, Emmanuel, Vanessa woke you up. Sorry, Matthew, Vanessa woke you up, isn't it? Matthew, you were sleeping already, dozing off. Then Vanessa woke you up. You are back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Emmanuel, thank you. I love you. So
You're doing an extraordinary job, Mum.
we're doing
If
it
if
together.
if if you were told what you were going to do, you wouldn't have been able to do it.
No, no, I wouldn't do it. So I
You know,
think
if
everyone
if you'd ever read, if you'd ever read an article or watched a video to say it's impossible to write 400-page novels in a week, that would have stopped you. But you never watched that video or read that article.
now, to be candid, everyone should not tell me what lies ahead of my future. They should just be coming from behind. That's just it. That's basically the best way to deal with me. Because if I know,
Does
I will
Gabriel give
just,
you plenty of good encouragement from me?
oh yes, oh yes. He calls me all the time. He say, Emmanuel, I should check on you. Emmanuel, I was asking him yesterday. I said, between Emmanuel and Ben, who do you think loves me most? He said, no, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not going to answer that question because it's difficult for him to answer the question. He doesn't know the answer. I say, oh, of course, I know Emmanuel loves me, but Ben will probably love me more than Emmanuel. Don't you think, Emmanuel?
I'm not going to answer that, Mum. If I had
You
my
are the
say, if I had my say, I'd say I love you more. But I'm not sure. I think that edges me out on that one.
yeah, well, thank you, but I really, really appreciate your support. It's good to know that you're rooting for me and praying for me.
You're making us all heroes here. Me being your son, everyone listens to my podcast because of you. Uh,
Wow,
you know,
wow, wow, wow. Now, so you think I am trying to understand now what Jesus used to tell me? You will understand because it was really tough on me. Jesus was really tough, and those times were very frustrating for me because I didn't understand why he cares about me so much and he cares about everything I do, every step I take. So now seeing this playing out in my life, I understand with him now. I understand why he had to do all of those things and
yeah.
why he had to make himself available for a long time. So thank you. I wish I can hug you, but I'm hugging you virtually.
You're actually here in the cigar lounge, face to
Oh,
face with me.
oh my God, Emmanuel. I'm in cigar lounge now.
Yeah, with you, with us.
Wow. Every those things I don't understand. Well, I hope I've given you the hug because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to give you a hug. So thank you, Dad.
I love you, Mum.
I
I'll
love
always
you
be
too.
here for you. You can talk to me anytime, night or day, whenever you want to talk. Michael's been reproducing your songs, not only writing music to your songs and adjusting your songs, but he's been writing songs on witchcraft and atheism too. You know, he's done so
That's
much.
good.
He's duplicating you. You know.
That's good. That's good. I always say to man, I'm not a musician. I'm just trying my best, so I hand it over to you guys to take the rest. But I'll keep writing music because it's a very beautiful way of expressing my love to God, to Daddy, to yourself as well. I will still write more music for you. And I've got so many people I need to write for. It's just time, time. It's not sufficient. But I hope I'm writing music with you in heaven. It would be beautiful, isn't it, to sing together, Emmanuel, don't you think? Yeah, I've not got a great voice, by the way, so don't let me
You got a
even
good voice
imagine
in
it.
heaven, Mum.
Oh, wow. You've got so much love for me, man. And I love you so much as well. Thank you. Thank you for supporting Dad as well, because I know that Dad has really struggled. I can sense that he struggled in heaven, in a way. So thank you.
Before your dad, before my dad started sitting with God, I used to sit with God.
Wow.
So it was pretty
You
sad
understand?
upbringing for me. Yeah,
Wow. How are you able to cope?
I just had to do it.
Oh,
I had my many lifetimes to adjust. Had all that wisdom from the past. But
yeah.
if Christianity is the only faith that you're meant to practice, it's very
Yeah.
narrow.
Very narrow. Yeah. Yeah. It's very narrow. People from other religion needs to be embraced because there's so many people in other religion that are very advanced in their religion
Yeah,
that they only just need to switch places.
yeah,
And I've looked at it. Every religion I've looked at so far, they are even more rooted in love than Christianity.
yeah,
Sick people, that's all they care about. Help, help, supporting each other.
yeah,
Buddhism, the same. So Christians thought is not even outshining them.
yeah,
Not at all. So they are even more better people. Look at the Buddhism religion, for instance, where they spend a lot of time on suffering. They suffer intentionally because they are trying to detach themselves from attachments.
yeah,
The things. So don't you think those people will be able to relate to God better? They intentionally walk the path of suffering.
yeah,
So many monks that could just sit with God all day without complaining. That's all they did while they were on earth, just meditating, still, keeping still. They're very disciplined, and they can just sit with God for hours and hours and just talk to Him.
yeah.
Thank you, Manuel. I
I
love
love
you.
you, Mum.
Oh, Matthew, let me go to Tiffany.
Hello, darling.
How are you, Tiffany?
You help us lead the wives, and you and Bethany and me head up disciplining and training the wives, and you're best friends with all them. You're like a co-head wife for Matthew, and yeah, many times I see you walking down the street holding the hand of one of the girls, and from time to time I see you walking down the street of heaven holding hands with Taylor, and you and Taylor are going for walks and getting to know each other, and that'd have
Which
to
Taylor?
be Taylor Swift.
Wow. Man, are you joking? Wow. So many things are happening, man. I hope I'm able to watch all this back when I get to heaven. I would love to watch my life in heaven again. Oh my God. Do I cry a lot when I'm in heaven?
Not a lot. You tend to
Not a
hold
lot.
yourself back.
I tend to hold myself back.
Yeah. The
Oh,
stories that people tell you at the dinner table sometimes make you cry.
yeah. Oh my God.
People
Wow.
are just so overwhelmed when they meet you.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they're overwhelmed. I'm such a
But you're
simple
so
person.
popular. You're so popular. They look up to you so much. All my witches, all the witches in my mountain love you, adore you. They
Wow.
especially love your book, and they especially love your songs. And they're waiting. They'll wait 6 months for another book about Hannah or about her life further on.
Oh, oh. How Hannah is progressing.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so interesting what Hannah was thinking. And as I was writing that, I was thinking that, Tiffany, were you thinking the same as well? Like wondering, I've done so many bad things. Will God ever accept me? Did you wonder
Yeah.
whether you, wow,
And you still live in heaven with unforgiveness in your heart, not forgiving
wow,
yourself.
wow, wow.
You
So
really
those
need to
kind,
know, you really need to go through each of those sins one by one with God and have Him release you from it and forgive you for it. Because
wow,
you don't believe it in yourself that you're forgiven for that.
my God. Because it's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, shame is such a debilitating emotion.
It is. And it never set people free until they set themselves free from it. Do
Yeah,
you know when the things that's happened to me in my life that were shameful, I got free from it when I wrote it into a book.
yeah.
That was it. I was able to break the chain that that's not me. Yeah, it happened to me, but that's not who I am. Able to separate myself from the shame. But what I struggled with was sense of worldliness with God. I struggled with that for a long time. Like thinking, why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Do you still wonder that as well, Tiffany? Do you ask yourself, why me?
I'm very well adjusted now.
Wow.
I'm best friends with the King of Kings, and I'm like almost the wife of God of heaven. He's not going to have two, but he treats me like one. And I'm best friends with your husband, like almost like a partner. And I've got Matthew as a partner, and every day he comes up and spends time with me. I'm very happy. You got people like Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish and like the stars of earth like worship me and love me, and I so into
Wow.
their lives. I've got a very happy life.
That's so good.
It's
But that
been
wasn't
transformed because of you and Matthew, or because Matthew allowed me to do something in front of him that was against his Christianity. I just knew that was my test for him. If he lets me do this, I'll accept him, and he let me. He's a unique human being.
yeah, he is. You know that I have to deal with him every day, so I know how so unique he is, how peculiar he is. Man, thank God I'm not living in Australia because that house will not be that messy. I'll be coming to boss him around every day. Queen, now, now. And I know how to get him. I know what to withhold from him to make him do the job. He will do it, whether he likes it or not. But I'm living 24 hours by flight away from Australia. It's like a whole full day to get to Australia. You have to be in the plane for one day. No, I couldn't do that. Sorry, Matthew. We'll meet in heaven. Oh, well, we're already meeting in heaven.
Yeah.
We're already friends. Isn't it, Tiffany? Myself and Matthew were already friends in heaven. Thank you, Tiffany, for taking care of Ben. I really appreciate it. To have your presence in his life. It's really good.
You know, I'm really pleased that you got no jealousy in you, and you really trust Ben
Yeah.
because he's like a husband to me. Matthew's
It's always,
here half the time, and Ben is with me the other half the time. And when you're in heaven, Ben's always with you. But when you're not in heaven, Ben's with me,
yeah.
and
And
Ben's with God. And oftentimes we go to see God, it's me and Ben. And oftentimes when you go and see God, it's you and Ben. So he's either with me or he's with you.
yeah, which is good because Ben has always been like that even while he was on that. He used to have a lot of girlfriends when we were cutting and when we got married. And to me, it was nothing because I trust him.
Yeah.
So it's friendship.
There's no doubt in a loyal and honourable husband. There's no doubt. There's no hint of suspicion with someone who's loyal.
Yeah, no, no. Because if
And
you've
if
got
you
a really
start doubting and you're starting being suspicious, you'll actually drive your male to have an affair.
absolutely trust needs to be the foundation of a relationship. If there's no trust, then forget it, there's no relationship. So that was the first thing we built early on in our relationship, trust. So I trust you. Yeah, I'm not jealous. Because why would you stop your man from having the girlfriend? I don't know why people do it, but to me, it's to the extreme. You should allow people to be who they are, but that doesn't mean they're having a relationship with everyone.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Tiffany. I really love you.
Thank you for writing the songs and the book for us.
You're welcome. Hello, Daddy. How are you?
Hello. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
We're having a part two today. Just part two, not part one.
Oh, I'm speaking to everyone, isn't it, Matthew? So I don't understand what you mean by part two, part one. Because all we've done is part two today. We didn't do part one. Part
Yeah.
one is well,
Yeah, we're
yeah.
just doing part two today.
Yeah, we're just doing part two today. So how are you, Daddy? I've
I'm
only got like 15 minutes to go, so Matthew will be happy.
I'm fine. I'm doing really well. I'm glad to see the advancement in the atheists and the witches. And it'll really start to advance when the Buddhists start getting their songs.
Yeah, yeah. And more songs to be written, please. People should start writing songs for their religion in a way that, especially the ones that have been meeting God, put your thoughts, put your conversations into songs for other people so that they can learn the art of God through your songs and through your writings as well. That's the best to get people more closer to God when you share your experience with them. Yeah. Wow. Daddy, are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm really liking the transformation that's happening in heaven.
You've been in heaven for a long time, isn't it? So you know the difference.
Yeah, yeah, it has
Um,
been.
wow.
In the last week or so, the transformation that's happened among the atheists and the witches.
Because they are sin, isn't it?
Yeah, because they're being seen, because they're starting to meet with God,
Yeah.
starting to be understood.
And that's very important, isn't it?
Your
For
songs,
everyone.
your songs are not only played in the throne room by Michael, but they're played on the airwaves of heaven.
Wow. Wow.
So the witches and the atheists hear their songs.
Wow. Wow. Man, heaven.
They've changed in heaven. The airways has now got like a DJ, and he'll say this song was written by Tolu Sarah Johnson for all the atheists in heaven,
Oh,
and then I'll play one of your songs. So
oh,
there's a lot of worship in heaven, and they don't announce it, but then when there's an atheist or witch song, they announce that it was written by you. And
Wow. Wow.
so gradually, half of heaven's songs will be from other religions.
Wow. Wow.
And
That's
there's
so beautiful.
already, you already foresaw it, you spoke it out today, but there's already songs
Yeah.
written by other people being
Yeah.
announced. This is a song for the atheist. And so
Yeah.
there's already songs being played and airwaves of heaven have been written in the last couple of days, Earth days.
Wow.
So the musicians are already rising up.
I'm so happy, Daddy. Are your wives as well?
Yeah, they're fabulous.
Um, it's so good to see you happy. Enjoying heaven.
Wives just make a man better.
Yes, they do. They do.
Just make a
That's what,
man shine.
yeah. Men struggle without a woman, isn't it? Because it goes a long way. What you add to their life is huge. Huge. Yeah. So I understand that you know the joy that you must have brought into your life. It's like you're a different person, isn't it, since you've been with her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daddy. Victoria. You
Hello.
wanted to say something, Daddy?
I
I
just
thought
wanted to say I could have got any 5 wives from heaven, but I got 5 the best.
it seems to be so pleased with his women, isn't it, Daddy? I remember their names. It's like you were just telling me Matthew's names: Victoria, Corinne, Tiffany. What's the rest? Is
Patricia
it Patricia?
and
And then there's one as well. I wrote them somewhere in my jotter. It was like the same name.
Cynthia. Cynthia.
Cynthia, yeah.
She's the
Wow.
heaven.
Cynthia, Tiffany, Victoria, Corinne, and Patricia.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in my jotter. Wow. Wow, Daddy, I love you. Enjoy your wives. Victoria, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm really overjoyed. So many of the witches on my mountain are so happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
they really relate to your songs.
wow,
They really relate to your book.
I wrestle with having that playlist on my YouTube because I was thinking if I put a song about God and witch on YouTube, can people just say maybe no, this is not we cannot listen to all the song. I'm like, who cares? Mhm. And then the lyrics mentioning witch in the lyrics.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I was like, till the years have to go in. You cannot dilute it by just mention this for the witch, mention their name in the song.
yeah,
So I've not opened Matthew's song that he sent to me, but I'm going to see check the music today and see if I can put that up for him. He'll be excited because he
yeah.
wrote me. Yeah,
They'll be excited.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've just got so many to-do lists that Matthew's music just goes in my inbox and it waits till I'm ready to pick it up. Matthew, why is smiling?
He he
Say what
um
you see, right?
he was just thinking he used to give it to Myella and get it back 20 minutes later, but gives
Well,
it to
best
you.
of luck to
He
you.
gets it back 2 weeks later.
You can take it to Maela, Matthew.
No, you said you'd stop doing music if I sent one.
Of course. Because Matthew, you need to sit down, write good music that is inspired by heaven, and then send it to me. You could still send me music. It's just that because I'm writing these books, I'm just focusing on writing music for each book, for each book, for each book. So you could go write one for Hindu, you could go write one for uh, seek and send it to me. Buddhist. I will do that. Will you? Will you try?
No.
Why did you say no? Is it
Just
too
give me
hard?
you got your 12 helpers.
Look about you. Oh my God, Victoria, Matthew is so smart. He knows how to avoid work. You've got your 12 teams. You could be my number 13. Well, I understand you. So, Victoria, I hope you're happy.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
You're joyful.
Yeah.
Matthew's
All my
taking good
girls are
care of
happy.
you.
All my girls are happy.
Wow. Have
Finally
they
a
been
Christian
visiting
season.
God?
Finally a
Oh,
finally Christian season.
have they been visiting God as well?
Yeah. So many of
Wow.
them.
Wow.
70%
Wow.
of my mountain have visited God so far.
Wow. 70%.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And
So,
90% 90% got thrown into hell, and about 80% came back, and 70% of that 80% have visited God.
wow. So, in a
So
way,
nearly all the girls who went to hell uh, have come back and visited God.
man. So, when you look at it, Victoria, there's friendship that is ready for God, but those friendship are just not being given opportunity.
Yeah. It's very hard to grow in heaven according to the old rules.
Wow.
Tiffany only did it because she's used to getting her way and working things out. And I only did it because of that. But Tiffany and me really did use Matthew as our Jesus and meeting with Matthew every day to learn everything. Like we
Wow.
we got the answers to all our questions not off Jesus but off Matthew.
Wow. 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 Ah, that is so interesting, Victoria. Man, and not everyone will be able to get to where you are. Not everyone will be so persistent
Yeah,
or resilient to do that. It takes a lot, isn't it, to keep pushing, to keep pushing.
yeah,
Like trying to hear God was such a painful ordeal for me. But I knew I had to persevere, I have to push through the barrier. So it's good that there's no longer barrier to seeing God. Because a lot of people in witchcraft have suffered, to be candid. They've really experienced real suffering
yeah,
that they can relate to God so much better.
yeah,
I'm happy for the new heaven that we have now.
yeah. And
Thank you.
the remaining 30% are going to learn off the writers who write books and write songs for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Victoria. I love you. Hello, Mama.
Who?
You know who I call Mama?
Oh,
Who
oh,
do I call Mama?
yeah, my mum. Hello,
Excellent.
hello, Tolu.
I'm good. How are you
Are
doing?
you happy so far?
Oh, very happy. I'm very
You're
happy.
outperforming Matthew on every level. He doesn't even compare himself to you anymore.
But that means he's done a good job.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
yeah. He lifted you up onto the wall.
Yeah. And he will keep reaping the fruit anyway. He will always. For eternity, he'll be reaping the fruit of what he did in my life.
Yeah,
So I admire him because I know I really pushed a lot of his buttons, which sometimes is done intentionally by me to see how far I can go. So, yes, it deserves it. Thank you for your song.
that's a pleasure, Tolu. He enjoys working with you.
I enjoy working with him as well, even though it can be very crazy sometimes. But just like Ben said, you've got the best you can. So
Yeah.
Matthew is the best I can have.
Yeah.
So I need to be happy with the best.
Yeah.
It's so deep. Your son is so deep. It's so interesting how he's so deep in the things of the spiritual and he's so deep in sin as well. How can you do both together?
Yeah. He's a Judas Iscariot. All right. He's a
Oh
living
my
Hitler.
God. Living example of Judas Iscariot. He's
He's
doing that so well.
he's a Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, you're right. There's so many there, isn't it? Wow. Thank you, Mama. I wanted to say hello to you. Wow. At least you mentioned Jeffrey, so it would be good to say hello. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello. I'm very pleased that you did the job with the witches and the atheists. The
Oh,
two
thank you.
people dear to my heart, two groups of people that are really dear to my heart.
Wow. So you understand them so
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Wow. It's true. You used to be in witchcraft yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to do a lot of wicked things.
Which is not necessarily who
But
you are.
God's forgiveness is amazing, you know, and
Absolutely.
He transforms you. And these women and men in witchcraft are being transformed with every meeting they have with God, you know. Some of them
Yeah.
throw out a lot of questions in their initial meeting, and God's just like in the book, smiles and laughs, and they slowly
And
break
those are
down. They slowly accept after the second and third meeting that nothing's going to offend God.
absolutely because God is depressed because he had no friends.
Yeah,
So and now sitting with people, the real God comes out.
yeah,
His real character
yeah.
can come to the surface. Thank you. Thank you,
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Yeah. So I've got 4 more minutes and I'm going to say hello to what's his name? Charlie. Charlie, thank you for the good work.
We've got a lot of work to do now.
Yeah, we do. But you know how to make it sound easy.
Yeah.
So keep doing the work.
Yeah,
Keep
just
reciting.
keep working with me, and we're working on everything you say and initiating things. So there'll be a meeting. There'll be like auditorium, like a stadium meeting with all the people that want to write music, and I got
Wow.
encouraged to write, and Michael will come and teach on songwriting, and a couple of
Wow.
musicians will, King David, and people on
Wow.
songwriting will teach, and
Wow.
then the songs will start coming forth, you know.
Wow. This is beautiful. Wow.
And then they're going to have another conference with people who want to become writers and have people start to write books and still re-educate heaven about God and re-educate heaven about music and do a whole lot of different things.
This is so beautiful. I love this.
So we'll
Wow.
just uh, compound you like a million times. You like had the loaves and fishes and gave it to Jesus, and now Jesus is going to compound it and feed it to the people.
Wow. And Jesus will be enjoying this heaven as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because they're not just drawn to God, they are drawn to Him as well.
yeah.
Wow. Man, thank you, Charlie. It's good to have you in heaven. Thank you for all your hard work. Wow. Thank you. Man, what's the time? I took just 2 minutes more, Matthew. Just 2 minutes. Jesus, how are you?
I'm really good. I'm happy God's getting a whole lot of visitors. I'm getting a lot more visitors. My visitors have gone up right away, but I want everyone to know my father, and I want my father to
Oh,
be unhappy, more happy, happier, and as he gets happier, that'll benefits will flow down to me.
wow, wow. He does. He will relieve you
Yeah.
as well, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. Thank you. And Holy Spirit, before I go, how are you doing?
I'm really good. Things are really moving fine in heaven.
Thank you for holding heaven for this long. We appreciate your support and love for God
Yeah.
and
Thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So,
You ready?
yeah,
Radio.
man of God.
Thanks, everyone.